Hello, YouTube, and thank you once again for tuning in to Auto Transport for Dummies, where we talk about all of the questions you dummies have out there. So, in this clip, we're going to be talking about a very commonly requested topic, and that is going to be USHIP. A lot of people want to know about USHIP. Is it legit? What is the situation on USHIP? Can I move my car in a safe, effective, reliable way on USHIP? And unfortunately, I think the sort of beliefs and understandings about USHIP are very misguided or confused. A lot of people, I think, probably view it as like the direct to trucking type of avenue, or the eBay of car shipping. I'm not really sure, but I do know that for trucks and for the people who drive trucks, USHIP doesn't work at all. And because of that, what you end up on USHIP, for the most part, when you see these bids coming across, when you request to have a car moved, these companies who are all bidding to move this car are just your major brokers. They're like Montway, they're BWT Group, they're Roadrunner, they're ABC. They're like, it's just all the big brokers that are basically bidding on this order that you have. And so what's really happening is instead of you going to like Montway.com or one of these big sites and inputting your info and getting a quote and then them trying to move it and take a cut out of it, now you got USHIP taking a cut, you've got the big broker taking a cut, and finally you got the trucker who's eventually gets paid. So you got an additional hand in the pie with USHIP. And it doesn't work for truckers because trucks need to know that loads are available to be picked up immediately. They have to know, like, their trucks are moving through the country. So, like, they might be in one particular city in 24 hours from now or 36 hours. They need to get those loads locked in, confirmed, and they need to plan around those routes and those loads. How do you do that with USHIP? You got all these people bidding on orders. The customer, they might select one today, they might select one next week. You don't even know when this is going to close or if it's even a legit order. I mean, so that's why USHIP, the only people on there are like brokers. And so when you get a final bid, that final bid doesn't mean jack. I mean, it might move, it might not. You know what happens after that final bid closes? That big broker then goes and takes that order, puts it on central dispatch, and then they try to move it, okay? There's literally nothing happening on USHIP. Virtually nothing. Unless you actually do get a trucking company to pick it up, and then they'll probably have to just work it into some major, like 2 or 3 week scheduling to try to move it. And it might get canceled anyway, honestly. But the majority of your bigger, better, established trucking companies are doing absolutely nothing on USHIP, okay? It just doesn't work for trucking companies, and really it's just going to lead to you paying most likely more money and wasting more time, and you've got a much higher chance of getting an inferior truck picking up your vehicle. I actually did try to use USHIP way back before I was even in this business, on like a 2002 WS6 Trans Am I had back when those cars were awesome and cool and everybody wanted one. Some of you old timers might remember that, but had the ram air hood, everything like that. Anyway, I sold my car and then I hired somebody off USHIP, and this guy showed up with like a lawnmower trailer. He was missing one ramp, and he was going to literally go up like this, what looked like a 90-degree incline onto this junk ass utility lawnmower type trailer. And he was going to use a block of wood, and it was a disaster, to put it nicely. And this guy drove like 2 hours to my location to come get this. And I just looked at him like, dude, there's no way I'm going to let you load that car like that. There's like zero chance. And I then, of course, had a buddy of mine put it on Central Dispatch. I think it was like a dealer friend or something, which that's really where all your professional car haulers are at. So they're just not on USHIP. And if you do get a trucker off there, I would be very weary of that trucker. Yeah. And otherwise, you're just dealing with another broker, and then you're paying USHIP, the broker, and the trucker. So, no. It's not a good solution for transporting cars whatsoever, okay? So, for all you want to know, should I use USHIP? Is it a good idea? No, not a good idea. Maybe if you have something very inexpensive, you don't want to pay a lot of money, and it's only going like 50 miles or something, I guess. But I mean, honestly, if it's a really short move, why don't you just call a tow truck? Probably be cheaper. So anyway, that does it for this video. That's my feelings on USHIP. Happy hauling out there.